What up, boys, and welcome back to another video. So usually every single Wednesday I upload a video of the results that I've received after doing a dungeon for 100 runs or an open world farm for 10 hours. So if you guys have missed out on any of those videos, they're all linked at the end of this video in a playlist, the 100 runs playlist. But in today's video, we got a farm that's called Windshare Mine. And it's a really fun one to do because the market value on these items is through the roof. It's absolutely insanely high. So when you do an hour of this, it's not uncommon to have like 700,000 gold of market value. So many people are gonna look at that and they're gonna think like, oh, fake value. It's not worth doing the farm at all. It's similar to Island of Thunder, which can be up towards 1,000,000 gold in market value. So yeah, it is fake market value. I'm not claiming that you can actually make 700,000 gold from doing this farm an hour. Not at all. But even if you just sell it at a fraction of that, even if you just sell it at 10% of the market value that you're going to get, you're still going to make 70,000 gold in transmog an hour. So it's commonly overlooked, and a lot of these items drop like all over the place. And here you have a farm that can drop all of those sets from the same mob. So we've done this farm. I made a video about this farm before. Never done a 10-hour one of it. And I've made a lot of gold selling these items because there's not that many people doing this farm. I play an Arch and Dawn. When I do this farm, when I invite people from my stream, I usually invite people from Arch and Dawn. So the value on these items on my realm they're bad. Let me just put it that way. It's bad. But on my other realms that I still post auctions on, I still have some of the items from doing this farm. And the value on those realms are still really, really high. So I would definitely advise you guys to try and do this farm. So the farm takes place right here in Stone Talon Mountains. There's actually numerous of farms in this area that can drop kind of the same items. One really popular one, killing the torrents in this area, I believe, it actually got nerfed. So we were looking for new ones. So we're doing the lake and we're doing this cave right here, or the mine. And it's a super easy farm. You should have people with you. As always, you can always do a 5-man farm solo. You're just not going to make as much gold as you could have made when you're doing it on a 5-man. And these guys hyper spawn like it's insane. You're never going to run out of mobs to kill in this cave. And you just get as many people as you can, maximum 5. You don't want to make it into a raid group, but max 5. And they just roam around like in a circle, in a loop in the cave, kill mobs, and then just loot whenever you feel like looting. You don't have to wait like 2 minutes before looting on this one. And it doesn't matter if you're outside of the cave and one guy's deep inside the cave, the mobs are still close enough for them to, for you to be able to loot all the mobs. And as you guys can see, as I just did a lap of the cave, all the mobs have respawned of me doing this solo. So, it's insane in terms of respawn rate. Like, the mobs per hour is insane on this farm. When it comes to what you're all wondering about, like how much gold did I make and what can actually drop from this farm. So, no epics, didn't get a single epic. When it comes to blue items, I got a couple of blue items, 10 to be specific. None of them are really good. The one with the highest value in my realm is this one for 2,000 gold, 4.7k market value. And that was probably the one with the highest market value as well. So, as you guys can see, I got a lot of items. I don't normally, doing 100 runs or 10 hours, get this many items. It would take ages to go through them all, so I'm going to go through some of the most popular items from the most popular sets, which is Slayers. And once again, we have to look at the market value, because as you can see, this belt is 500 gold in my realm, but 6.5k market value. Same with the gloves, 6.7 thousand gold market value, only 1,200 in my realm, and that's an okay sell rate of 0.02. It's not the worst. And then we have the spiked chain items. Down here, legs 56,000 gold market value, only 8.2 on my realm though. We have the wicked chain items right here. These actually 10k. People don't believe you can sell bracers. Trust me, you can. And then we have the pagan items. Pagan vest 7k. The wraps, this one is 20k, 4.5k on my realm, together with the offhand. We have these are nothing specific though. 0.03, like the seller is good enough. Watchers, got 3 of these chests. Watchers again. The robust, these boots, 16,000 gold. But if I show the legs, the highest valued item from this farm, 135,000 gold, only 3.5 on my realm. I mean, look aside from my shitty belt, the legs they're gonna sell. Trust me, I've sold a lot of these legs, but I've never sold them for anywhere close to 130,000 gold, by no means. But people buy these, they do. And speaking about sets, we have the Studen, which is really good. This robe sells, it flies off the auction house, 26,000 gold market value, selling for 15k on my realm. Then we have the armor, 45,000 gold market value, 6.5k on my realm. We have the legs as well, 12k, 2.5 on my realm. 45,000 gold for the sentry legs. Then we have the sentry boots as well, the sentry belt, sentry shoulders, and of course the matching gloves. Like, this set is not that bad either. Like, people buy this. And then we have some various items like Grunt, Hulking, the Feral Harness. That's a classic. 8,000 gold for that one. Watcher's item again. Pathfinding, 6.8k, 180 gold on my realm. That's really bad. Outrunner, Resilient Band, of course. 53,000 gold for this. That's overpriced. Nobody's gonna buy it. And yeah, just a bunch of these various items with really good market value. Some of them are not that good on my realm. Dukebi Cord, almost 10k on my realm. Then we have some Slayer items, 94,000 gold market value on this one. Gloves with the belts, like, and then once again some various items. And the market value on all these items combined would be really fucking high. If I use my TSA macro on my realm, this is 314,000 gold as we speak right now. But keep in mind, as I say it like constantly, I play an Arch and Dawn. There's so many people from my stream that farms daily transmog just because they think it's fun. They play on Arch and Dawn. I invite them to my group. Prices are a lot lower on my realm. So when this number shows 314, you can expect to make a lot more golds than 314,000 gold. It is transmog though, and as always with transmog, it's not like it's going to sell overnight, right? So, but that's the cool thing about transmog, and if you're just starting out, because if this chest sells on average once every 90 days, right? That, I mean, every 3 months, that kind of sucks. But if you then have 90 items where those items have an average sale of selling once every 90 days, then on average it should even out of you getting one sale every day, if that makes sense. If it takes 10 days to sell an item and you have 10 of those, 10 different ones obviously, then on average you should be able to sell one item daily. So that's the power. That's like the snowball effect. Like the more transmog items you get, the more sales you get automatically, because you have a way bigger variety on the auction house. So the likelihood and the chances of someone going and buying one of your transmog items when you have so many different ones is sky high. And that's why a lot of people give up with transmog. They go out, they do like Sulfuric, maybe some LBRS, and they get like 150 items on the auction house. They pat themselves on the shoulder, thinking that they've done a good job, because you got to realize that these guys, maybe some of you, haven't really had 150 items on the auction house. You maybe done some material farming, some battle pets, and you had like 20 auctions, 50 auctions, and now when you have 150, you feel good about yourself. But that's not how the transmog game works. So doing farms like this one is really good to just build up that auction house, get a bunch of variety on the auction house. And if you guys need some variety and you don't want to do the Windshare mine, there's other farms you can do. As to one on the lake that I mentioned, it drops pretty much the same items. It's I just like the scenery around the lake a lot more than I like the Windshare mine. Like when you're running in a loop in a mine for an hour, it takes on you. It really does. So I'm super happy that I'm done with the 10 hours of this farm. The last 4 hours were really long, and I didn't really feel like finish. So I'm going to go to the location to show you guys the second farm that you can do, as now I have enough of these items already, so I'm not going to do 10 hours of this one. So I might as well just show it, and then maybe in a couple of months we'll do 10 hours of it. But it's around this lake, and as you guys can see, these guys, the highborn mobs, there's a lot of them. These guys are packed up. As we go across this lake right here, you can take a look. These guys also hyper spawn. They spawn super fast. In this area as well, the neutral mobs and the hostile mobs, like all of these are killable, and they have a loot table, and just a lot of mobs. So keep that in mind if you intend to invest a couple of hours into this farm. But anyways, that was it for today's video. Remember, if you did like the video, you can always press that thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And if you didn't like the video, well, dislike the living shit out of it. And I will see all of you guys back in tomorrow's video. Bye bye. Have a good one, guys.